kids, let us go through 7th class mathematics second lesson. That is fractions, decimals and rational numbers. All of you like to celebrate your birthdays, right? Okay. Suppose if you get the birthday cake in circular shape and if your mom asks you to divide it into 4 equal parts, can you do it? How will you do it? Circular shape means that is having a center, right? It will be having a center. So if you draw a line through the center, that is known as the diameter. So if we cut like this through the center, it will become 2 equal parts. So every part, this is, we call that as 1/2 part of this whole cake. And it is asked to cut into 4 equal parts. So what you have to do? Once again draw a perpendicular line for this line through this center. So cut like this. Now you got 4 parts. All the 4 parts are equal because you have drawn the diameter. Okay, you had cut it through the diameter. So this is called the diameter. The line passing through the center and touching the circle is called diameter. So see, now we got 4 equal parts, right? So each equal parts, each part, that is a part of this whole cake. So if I take 1, I call it as 1/4. So if I take 3 parts of this, okay, how much it will become? 3/4. Okay, if I take 2, it will become 1/2. So let me ask you, it's a rectangle. Is it 1/2? Is it represent 1/2? This is also a part of this whole only, but is it 1/2? It's not 1/2. Why it is not 1/2? Because these two are not equal. 1/2 means just half. So when we are writing the fraction, both should be of equal measurement. If I draw like this, is this part 1/3? It is divided into 3, no? So out of 3, 1 part, is it 1/3? No. So it will make 1/3 only when the parts are equal. It should be equal size. If it is of equal size, we say that is 1/3. For 4 equal parts, then one among that is called as 1/4. 5 equal parts, one among that equal parts is called 1/5 and so on. So these type of numbers are called fractions. Okay, so fractions are of 3 types. They are proper fraction, improper fraction and a mixed fraction. Okay, first of all, let us see what is proper fraction. So proper fraction is a part of a whole. Already we told, it's a part of the whole. So whole cake, from that one part, right? So it's a part of a whole. So 1/2, 3/4, 2/3 and so on. These all are proper fractions. So what do you see common in these all? In all these, the upper number is called the numerator, right? And the down one is called the denominator. So numerator is less than the denominator. So in this, numerator is less than denominator. See here, 3 less than 4, 2 less than 3. So if the denominator is less than numerator is less than the denominator, then it is called a proper fraction. Okay, now if the numerator is equal to denominator or numerator is greater than the denominator, what do that fraction known as? That fraction is known as improper fraction. What is improper fraction? So what is improper fraction? The fraction in which denominator is smaller than the numerator, means numerator only big, or other case denominator is equal to numerator. These two cases. So for example, 7 by 2 or 5 by 3 and so on. So here what do you observe? Here the numerator is bigger. Numerator is bigger than the denominator. So this is called as improper fraction. We can change this improper fraction as combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. We can change this improper fraction as a combination of whole number along with the proper fraction. That is known as mixed fraction. Okay, see here, 7 by 2. 7 by 2. Let us divide 7 by 2. 2 3s are 6. Means 1 is the denominator. Right. So, 7 by 2 can be expressed as, first write the quotient. 3 is a quotient. And write the remainder as a numerator. And write the divisor as the denominator. So 7 by 2 become 3 1 by 2. Where 3 is the quotient. When we divided, we got 3 as a quotient. And 1 is a remainder. When we divided, we got the remainder. And 2 is the divisor. So this way of expressing as a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction is known as mixed fraction. What is this? Mixed fraction. So that is another type of fraction. So what is mixed fraction? Mixed fraction is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. So it will be having an integral part as well as a whole number part as well as a fractional part, a proper fraction. Okay, so these three are the fractions: proper fraction, improper fraction and mixed fraction. Proper fraction, numerator is less than the denominator, upper number, smaller number. And improper fraction, denominator is equal to numerator, 5 by 5. Because 5 by 5 is equal to 1. It will become a whole number. Right? So, see, denominator is equal to numerator, or otherwise, denominator is less than the numerator. See, denominator is less than the numerator. 7, it's bigger number. 5, it's a bigger number. Right? So, this is improper fraction. Improper fraction, we can change it into a combination of whole number part and a proper fraction. So, writing an improper fraction to a combination of whole number and improper proper fraction is known as mixed fraction. So, mixed fraction is a fraction in which it contains a whole number part and a proper fraction. Got the different fractions? So now see, we want to change a mixed fraction into improper fraction. How can we do? Change mixed fraction to improper fraction. How can we do this? Suppose 3, 2 by 5. We have to change it into improper fraction. Already we learned how to change improper fraction to mixed fraction we learned. So reverse. How to change mixed fraction to improper fraction. How we will do it? First multiply this whole number along with the denominator of the proper fraction. So 3 into 5. Add the numerator along with that. Plus 2. And divide it by the denominator. So it's equal to 3 5s are 15. 15 plus 2, 17. 17 by 5. So 3 2 by 5 is equal to 17 by 5. So the mixed fraction 3 2 by 5 is equal to 17 by 5. So we can change the mixed fraction to improper fraction or improper fraction to mixed fraction. And now we will see how to relate two fractions. To know that which fraction is bigger or which one is smaller, how can we find out it? Okay. Tell me 2 by 5 and 1 by 3. There are two fractions given. Which among these fractions is bigger? Can you say, by just looking into this, can you say that which among these is bigger? It is quite difficult, right? If I ask you 1 by 3 and 2 by 3, which is bigger? Very simple, you will say that 2 by 3 is bigger. Because 2 by 3 means 2 parts out of 3. 2 parts from a whole. 1 by 3 means 1 part from a whole. So very easy. When the denominator are equal, we can say that which fraction is smaller and which is bigger. Here 2 by 3 is bigger. Okay. But in this case, can you say which is bigger? We cannot say because the denominators are not same. When the denominators are not same, first of all you have to make the denominator equal. Then you can tally it. So, find out the LCM and then change both the numbers. Make the LCM as its denominator. So, when we find out the LCM, 5 and 3, what is the LCM of 5 and 3? There is no common factors. Since there are no common factors, LCM means just multiply. Or otherwise, when there are no common factors, this one 5 you can multiply by 3 and this you can multiply by 5. So, to change 2 by 5, multiply numerator and denominator by 3. So, it will become 6. 5 3s are 15. Same time 1 by 3. How can we change? Multiply numerator and denominator by 5. So 5 by 15. Now it is quite simple for saying which is smaller and which is bigger. 6 is bigger or 5 is bigger. Both are having same denominator. When the denominators are same, we can equate. We can say which is bigger and which is smaller. So here 6 is bigger number. So this fraction is bigger. 6 by 15 is bigger. So 6 by 15 is bigger, means 6 by 15 is equivalent to 2 by 5. 6 by 15 is equivalent. We said it equivalent. They are both are equal. So because numerator and denominator multiplied by the same number, so this one is equal to this one. So 2 by 5 is equal to 6 by 15. 1 by 3 is equal to 5 by 15. So now we can say that 2 by 5 is greater than 1 by 3. So in this way we can find out which number is bigger and which is smaller. Okay. Suppose if it is asked to find out some equivalent fractions, what do you have to do? We have to multiply both the numerator and denominator by the same number. Suppose a number is given 4 by 5. We want to find out its equivalent fractions. So it is asked to find out 4 equivalent fractions. So multiply this number, numerator and denominator, by same numbers. First multiply this 2 by 2. Next multiply by any number, that's your choice. 3, 4 and so on. So 4 by 5 into 2. Multiply both numerator and denominator by the same number. So 4 2s are 8, 5 2s are 10. This is an equivalent fraction. Now again 4 by 5 multiply by 3 on both numerator and denominator. So we get 4 3s are 12, 5 3s are 15. Okay, next 4 by 5 into multiply by 4. 4 4s are 16, 5 4s are 20 and so on. Like this you can multiply both numerator and denominator. Then we will get the equivalent fractions. So 4 by 5 is equal to 8 by 10. That is equal to 12 by 15. That is equal to 16 by 20. You can write any number of terms like that by multiplying both numerator and denominator. Suppose if you multiply both numerator and denominator by 100, if you multiply by 100, okay, what do you get? 4 into 100, 400, 500. 400 by 500 is also an equivalent fraction. By multiplying by any number, both on numerator and denominator, you get an equivalent fraction. Okay, let us compare these two fractions, 2 by 3 and 1 by 6. Okay, which is bigger among these two? Can you say? You can say only when these fractions are like fractions. If the like fractions are there, without doing anything, we can easily say which fraction is bigger and which is smaller. You can compare it easily. But these are not like fractions. Like fractions means the denominators are same. So when they are not same, the first step is to change the unlike fractions into like fractions. So here you can find out the LCM of 3 and 6. LCM of 3 and 6 equal to 6, right? Because 6 comes in the table of 3. So easily we can say 6 is the LCM. So 2 by 3 and 1 by 6. 1 by 6 no need to change because 1 by 6 denominator is equal to the LCM. So 2 by 3 should be changed. 2 by 3 when changing into 6. So to get a 6, by what number 3 should be multiplied? 3 should be multiplied by 2. So numerator also should be multiplied by 2. So 2 2s are 4. We got 2 by 3 as equal to 4 by 6. These two are equivalent fractions. Because when we simplify this, again we get 2 by 3. Right? So now see, 2 by 3 is 4 by 6. And the other fraction is 1 by 6. Now 1 by 6 and 4 by 6 are like fractions. Because the denominators are same. So it is easy for us to compare. So comparison is quite easy now. So which is bigger? 4 by 6 is bigger. 4 by 6 is bigger than 1 by 6. So to compare two unlike fractions, like fractions, directly you can write. To compare two unlike fractions, first of all, you have to make the denominator same. Okay, after making the denominator same, then it will become like fractions. Then you can compare it easily. Got it? And also, if two fractions are given, you can say whether they are equal or not by changing it into its lowest terms. So if two fractions are given here in your exercise, let us see. 18 by 54 and 23 by 69. Determine whether these two fractions are equal or not. Are they equal fraction? Are they equal? So how to see whether they are equal? By changing it into its simplest form or the lowest form. So 18 by 54. What are the common factors of 18 and 54? Common factors. With the common factors, we have to divide both numerator and denominator. So 18 divided by 18. 18 ones are 18. 18 threes are 54. So 18 is a common factor of both. So when 18 by 54, when divided by the common factor, we got 1 by 3. So 1 by 3, then there is no common factor. If it is not having any common factor, it is known as lowest term or the simplest term. So here 1 and 3, numerator and denominator not having any common factor. No common factor means that is known as the simplest term or the lowest term. Okay, let us change this one also. 23 by 69. Okay, 23 by 69. 23 is a prime number, right? So let us see whether 69 is divided by 23. Yes, 23 ones are 23, 23 threes are 69. Right. This also, when change it into lowest term, we got 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 equal. So we can say that 18, therefore 18 by 54 is equal to 23 by 69. These are two equal because when they changed it into the lowest term, both we got same fraction. So by converting them into the lowest term, we can find out whether the fractions are equal or not. Okay, one more question. 6 by 10. 6 by 10 and 600 by 1000. 6 by 10 and 600 by 1000. Are they equal fraction? Okay, see here 6 by 10. First of all, let us cancel the zeros. Okay, 600 cancel zeros. So it become this also 6 by 10. 6 by 10. Now this also became 6 by 10. 6 by 10 is equal to 6 by 10. If you get like this, no need to change it into lowest fraction also. Now no need. Actually, we can change again it into lowest fraction by cutting by these two will be cancelled by 2, no, 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are, and 2 3s are, isn't? No need of writing like that because already we got the same terms. When we get the same terms, directly you can show 6 by 10 equal to 6 by 10. So, 6 by 10 is equal to 600 by 1000. So, we can compare the terms, we can say which is smaller, which is bigger, and we can write the equivalent of fractions by multiplying both the numerator and denominator by the same number. Okay. And also we can say whether the given fractions are equal fractions by changing them into simple terms. Okay, now in the next video we will do some statement problems. Okay, thank you.